Evaluator Lalita.
Hello, hi everyone. Good morning, good evening. So today my target speaker is attempting her level 5 project, and it is on managing projects successfully. For that, the main purpose is the member to practice developing a plan, building a team, fulfilling the plan with the help of her team. The purpose of the first speech is for the member to give a short overview of the plan for her project. I will be looking out to see an explanation of what the member intends to accomplish and information about the team the member has built to help her accomplish this plan, how well organized her informational speech is. All the best to the speaker. Back to you, TMOD.
Evaluated Toastmaster Lalita. This includes two speeches. The first speech, 2 to 3 minutes, and the project execution, that's the second speech, 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay. We do both the things together? The plan.
This was the past 6 months which I did. So I'm just talking about the planning and how I did the execution as well.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, thank you. Please let me know if I can get started.
TMOD, good to start?
Yes, good to start. Yeah.
Thank you. Timer, please note I'm starting my speech.
Just to so first speech should be 2 to 3 minutes, right?
Yes, 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
Second speech is 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay.
The same timing rule applies.
Sure. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Shall I share the video? Later. Video. Video I need to
Sorry,
share. Video shall I share?
I will let you know. When I ask for it, you can share it. Yeah, thank you. Pay it forward. But how? This was a thought when I thought of taking up the division director role just before nominating for this. And I was trying to do what else I can do as something new other than what I already tried as an area director. As an area director in the year 2020 to 2023, I had a lot of initiatives and I got a lot of good feedbacks from our own members and leaders. We had outdoor events, we had some educational sessions, and it's been 2 years now taking up the division director role. What something different, unique I would do this time. So I had an opportunity to share my vision to the leaders of Toastmasters. To build a strong division where every member grows, every club thrives, and every leader feels empowered. Holding strongly to my heart, talking about the vision, when I was area director, I had no plans on whether I have to ask for people, listen to their requirements, and then go ahead and planning. But this time, I wanted to do in a different way. Start listening. Listen to your members. What are their needs? What are their expectations other than their club meetings? So that's why I rolled out a Google form, Your Needs, Our Mission, where we have the members sharing their opinions, what are all expectation learnings which they would want to have it during this program year. We collected all the information. I formed a team where we had our PR manager, Toastmaster Jayati. We have our Zoom moderator, Toastmaster Arvind. We have our excellence chair, distinguished Toastmaster John Bosco. So these are the three primary people I had in my team, and along with the members in requirements, I started planning the things. So once I had the information, they asked about, I love to debate. What about group discussion? It's been during the college times, I had an opportunity. Why not now? So these are the feedbacks which I received from the members. And having this information, I started to curate a design and events that will help the club members. So coming to my second speech, Toastmasters timer, this is about my planning that ends the first speech. Switching back to the execution. The moment I took up the role in the year July 2025, I rolled out this form. I had a lot of information. So I started along with my team. One was the contest preparation. Earlier in District 121, we had only two contests, international speech contest and evaluation. So humorous and table topics was something new for District 121 for our own club members. So some insights on how do you prepare as a humorous speaker and how well you can ace your impromptu skills. That was one learning which I wanted to offer to the members. So we had 4 sessions from distinguished speakers. The first one was about international speech context. That was from world champion Toastmaster Louisa. We had for table topics Toastmaster Matthew. Then we had for humorous Toastmaster. And then coming to our the final speech was evaluation by our very own member Toastmaster Anik. So this was the sessions which I had planned. Then coming to what I heard from my own team, my own area directors, 4 area directors, my extended teams, we all fill up the club success plan. We all have division success plan, area success plan. It's just a formality. What I've observed around listening to speakers, the members, leaders, it's just become a formality. It's something you need to fill it up and share it with your leaders. So I had a session for my area directors by distinguished Toastmaster John Bosco about club success plan, about mentorship, and also any learnings or any enhancements or any way they can upskill the leadership skills from him. So that was taken care by distinguished Toastmaster John Bosco, who's our Division E Excellence Chair. Coming to the contest, we had the posters, the Zoom moderator, Toastmaster Jayati and Arvind coordinating this. So those was in the contest and other things. Now, the feedback from the members, the form which I had rolled out earlier, that was for debate, group discussion. We had some fun elements in your club. So these are the inputs which I received. For that, I hosted a in-person Division E event at Oracle, my organization, where IBC Titans is part of the club. So we had a division event where we had something on the spiritual side, right? Where you go for the meditation, because I heard a lot of speakers, eloquent speakers saying that your mind needs to be clear when you have to speak, right? You have so many thoughts juggling, and whether I have to say this during my speech, whether I have to remove this element from my speech. So there's a lot of confusion happening. When your mind is clear, I feel you are a better speaker. So we had a session by our very own person who conducted a meditation session and talked about certain things, start of the day, which you can follow. That will help the day, a great day. And that was the first half of the segment. Second half, we had about debate and group discussion. The debate, we had volunteers, the participants volunteered for the event. Then we had group discussion where the members had an opportunity to speak. We had a tiny bit of educational session. How do we go about debate and group discussion, followed by a demo by the participants. Along with that, I personally believe that our founder of Toastmasters International said, we learn best in the moments of enjoyment. Why not fun? So we had fun, we had singing, dancing, and ensured that event was a success. Post the event, we all had been in a hurry to leave the venue, go back to our home because it was hosted on a weekend. But people stayed back. They wanted to network, collaborate, talk about the event, talk to the facilitators. How about debate, doing it in our class, in our clubs? What are the input areas? How can I be a good speaker? Because we had champions part of our event. So that was a post-network collaboration, which was an instant hit among the members. And I still remember one feedback which I received: please host such events every Sunday. Like, oh my God, every Sunday, and there's a lot of works behind that. But I definitely assured him that we'll have regular events as such. That was a Division E event, followed by contest, and the final was mentorship. So mentorship is not so valued in Toastmasters, in my perspective, because we do have mentors, we have mentees. When I joined Toastmasters, I was assigned a mentor. I didn't have any conversation with my mentor for the 3 to 4 months. I was just doing my Toastmaster journey, being part of club meetings, taking up roles, and I had no connect with them. Then finally, I asked the current ExCom executive to be my mentor, and that's when he inspired me to take up begin my leadership journey in Toastmaster, my first officer role, Vice President Public Relation. So that way, I just want to imbibe the learnings, the offerings, the value add through mentorship. So we had one session by Distinguished Toastmaster. Then we had one more feedback, like probably we need more about debates, because it's a regular meeting. We have three agenda, right? One is table topics, one prepared speech and evaluation. But debate is not the one which we have in a regular meeting. So we had one more session by Distinguished Toastmaster Daryl about debate. We had a session, how do we debate, rebuttal speakers, opening speaker, conclusion, what are the tips and tricks. So that was a brief explanation about the debate, followed by a demo that was greatly appreciated by the members. So just trying to summarize what I did the last 6 months as a Division E director. Listen to my members. Their needs was my mission. And I curated a plan for this mission to ensure that the last 6 months of my leadership term was a great learning, fun-filled learning to all my members. Followed this term, my vision. I want to carry forward my vision, whatever we did, and what are the other ways we can motivate, encourage our members. If you don't attend this meeting, you definitely going to miss out something. That is a value add which not many of us see in a meeting. We come to a meeting, okay, I need to be a timer, time, do it, done, check, check, check. But what are the learnings? How do we imbibe that learning and be a better speakers? And that's why we have joined Toastmasters. So these are the things which I would want to carry forward, which I have been personally carried forward, and now it's time to pay it forward to my audience, to my members. And this is how I successfully manage this project with my team. Toastmaster Harvind Raj, Toastmaster Jayati, Distinguished Toastmaster John Bosco Abraham, thank you very much. I would want to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of them and all my members of Division E. During events, we had members from different division, district, and we had great response. So thank you so much. And if there is anything you need, please kindly reach out to us. We are here to serve. And service is our utmost motto and my vision to build a division to help every member grow, every club thrive, and every leader feel empowered. Pay it forward, dear Toastmasters. Back to you, Toastmaster Megha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gajalakshmi, for that wonderful speech and your unstoppable spirit. So, everyone, shall we continue with the next half of the session? Are you all ready? Yes. So, in the next half of the session, we will see how we can turn our intentions into actions. So, action number 1. So, I'll give the actions. Please note it down. So, in the action number 1, first thing you need to do is regret review. The biggest regret of last year. What is the biggest regret you had in the previous year, 2025? So this regret can lead you to the lesson which you have to learn. In case if you have learned, it will lead you to the lesson learned. So my biggest regret, I would say, is I couldn't take my kid to a nature park, which I had planned. So that was my biggest regret of year 2025. So similarly, you can write down your biggest regret of year 2025. Next is organizing your year. If I say, please set your goal for next 1 year, that is year 2026. So mind starts thinking, oh, there is a lot of time. I can take things slowly. So 1 year seems pretty long. So let's not get into it and try to break the year into small years. For example, January to March is 1 year. April to June is a sub year in that year. July to September, October to December. So 4 small years we have broken down and set goals for each of these years. Ensure you define the most difficult one at the first and also try to complete your most difficult ones by the second year, that is by June. Moving on to the next action, action number 2, protect your first hour. As soon as you wake up, think what are you all doing? What task you take up, what you do. Please start your day with meditation, listening to devotional songs, exercising, writing, sitting in silence, reading. This fills your energy cup for the whole day. Do not look at the phone, do not start scrolling, and do not read news. The next action is 2 minutes rule. So this comes in the action number 2. The next point in the action number 2 is 2 minutes rule. Anything that requires less than 2 minutes of your time, finish that task. Do not wait and clog it in your mind. Do not wait to club all the tasks which is coming into your mind to the end of the day. It becomes cognitive clutter in your mind. For example, responding to a chat, somebody is waiting for your reply. Responding to an email, do not postpone it. Something has fallen on the ground, you are seeing it. Do not wait to pick it up and put it on its place. It all takes 2 minutes or less than 2 minutes. The next point is weekly shutdown ritual. Keep a day in a week to do nothing. You can just laze around on that day, sit with yourself, understand your emotions, know your body, what made you happy. The point here is to consider yourself as the most important person during the weekly shutdown ritual. Give that time to yourself. The next and most important point in the goal setting session is weekly reset. What do I have to do in the entire week? Your planning, your preparation for that entire week. Monday to Friday, what all tasks I have to do. Create a launch pad for the entire week. For example, what is working for me? What is not working? Where do I need to focus more? What task needs my priority? So like that, list down all the tasks and prioritize and break it down into all the days, Monday to Friday. Saturday, you can keep it for weekly shutdown ritual where you will not do anything and sit with yourself. And Sunday is the day where you set the goals for the next whole week. I want to cite an example of chef here. So whenever you place an order in a restaurant, the chef will not go out and start getting the ingredients to prepare that item which you have placed order. So he will have all the ingredients ready on his table and he will start preparing the dish and it will be served for you in next 5 to 10 minutes. So like that, you should have all the ingredients ready for all 5 days. You should not run around for what you have to do. Where should I get it? Action 3. We are moving on to the action 3. 85% rule for optimal learning. So what that means is start when you are 65% ready, not even 85%. I would like to tell start when you are 65% ready. For example, if I was waiting to start the journey of Toastmaster, when I gain confidence, when I have enough confidence on myself, I will join Toastmaster. Still then I will not join. And it was never going to happen. I was only 10% or 20% ready to join the Toastmasters. Toastmaster is that one wonderful platform which is non-judgmental, where you are not being judged for how much ready you are to speak, to take any role, or to perform any action here. So do not wait that I want to become 100% ready, then I will start. So when you feel that you are 10%, 20%, start little. And when you are 65% ready, to start fully and jump onto that task. The next point here in action 3 is use public promises and create a challenging network. What do you mean by use public promises? What does it mean? Means in your family or in your friend circle, make one person accountable in your life. In your mind, you create a social contract with that person. For what you want to create the social contract? For being accountable. Ask that person, I had to do this task, or I wanted to change this behavior of mine. Have I done it? Ask to that accountable person, have I done it? If you practice this, eventually you do not need that person. You yourself will become that person and you will start keeping track of the things. And also identify a person who can be your critique, who gives you feedback constructively to improve. We are moving on to the action 4. That first point is create a do not list. We have seen creating a to-do list. We always have a to-do list. Whenever we go out for a shopping, everywhere, for all those things, we have a to-do list. But for our life, we have to create a to do not list to improve ourselves. What all you do not want to do this year? What is worth of your time? Who is worth of your time? For example, I do not want to do doom scrolling. I do not want to self doubt. I do not want to spend my money on unnecessary things. So what is that you do not want to do this year? And the most common example is I do not want to keep ordering on Swiggy, Blinkit, more items. I want to step out myself and get it. So create a do not list and list down what all you do not want to do this year. And the last one is a ritual which is called as micro sabbats. So it is a short duration break, typically 5 to 10 minutes, which you can design it for yourself. You can take it 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours in a day. After 3 hours in a day, it is designed to provide rest, stillness during a busy day instead of waiting for a weekly day off. So we always burn ourselves out at the end of the day and wait for that weekend, Saturday or Sunday to come so that we can take some rest. So it will cause a huge burnout and your body waits for it. So do not do that. So design a micro sabbath ritual for 10 to 15 minutes at least in a day to rebuild and replenish your mind with some energy so that you do not have to wait for the weekend. And last but not least, implementing all this together, I would like to tell implementing all these together, it seems very difficult. So many actions I have given, so many points I have given. So how do I start? Where do I start? Can I do all this? So first, figure out what is that area in your life which needs most of your attention. And from that ranking, I told you in the starting of the session to rank the areas of your life. So which is that having the lowest ranking and which needs most of your attention. Start implementing these actions and points on that area. So where you will see improvement. And finally, I want to end the theme of the day by saying the most important thing, which is do not get into knowing and doing problem. There is something called as knowing and doing problem in psychology. We know so many things. We grab information from everywhere, from social media, from news, from friends, from the books, but hardly we implement whatever we have learned because it becomes difficult to implement. Our brain does not ask for change, it asks only for comfort. Whenever there is a change, it feels there is a threat and we stop doing it. That's why people stop going to the gym after 10 days. So do not get into that knowing and doing problem. So after knowing all this information, you are not that same person who you were yesterday. You are different. Your brain knows more information now. So start implementing it and see the difference. So thank you one and all. I hope there is a takeaway for you all today. Moving on with the Toastmasters session, I would like to call upon the general evaluator for today. Sorry, not the general evaluator, my bad. I would like to call upon the table topic master for today, Toastmaster Ritvik, to conduct the table topic session. Toastmaster Ritvik, over to you.
Thank you, Megha. So good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster and guest. My name is Ritvik, and I have the privilege of being your table topic master for today. For those who are new, table topic is a fun and fast-paced portion of our meeting where we get to participate in impromptu speaking. So I'll be providing a series of topics, and each speaker will have a few minutes to speak upon. So this is your chance to think on your feet, be creative, and most importantly, have fun. So today's theme is if, yeah, Megha, you're trying to say anything?
No, Ritvik, please
Okay.
carry on.
Yeah. So today's theme is if I were. And do not worry about perfection. Just enjoy the process and share your thoughts. So I'll be using a picker wheel to pick up the topics randomly. Let me know once you are able to see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, I'll be spinning the wheel. So who will be going first? Okay. Anybody from the guest would like to go first? Neha, would you like to try?
Hello.
Yeah, would you like to try the table topic?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, sure. If I were right.
Right.
Us.
So I'm spinning the wheel
Okay.
and let's get the topic. Yeah. So the topic for you is, if you were 10 years old again, what advice would you ignore? I repeat, if you were 10 years old again, what advice would you ignore? Over to you.
Okay. So, yes. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. So, if I was 10 years old again, and what advice I would ignore is stop going to places where I would hurt myself, stop talking to more people, stop asking questions. And because at that age, I believe only when we ask questions, that is the time when you get to learn more things. And only when you explore places on your own, maybe it's your society, the corners of your society, or maybe the corners of your own house. That is when you explore things. That is the age when you're finally understanding things. And that is an important phase of your life. And also, that time you will be asked, I would ignore my mother asking me not to eat few things also, basically chocolates and ice creams, but I would also give that a try because at that age I believe everything should be allowed. And yes, and also what do I say, advice I should not have given heed to was like uh, limiting my hours of play. So that would be another thing. So, yeah.
Sure. Thank you, Sneha. Thank you.
Yeah.
I yeah, I resonate with
Thank
you.
you.
And yeah, I think
Mm.
everyone, when we were kids, we used to have the same advice in our mind. So uh, moving ahead,
Thank you.
we'll be taking up the next topic. Toastmaster Manikram, would you like to go ahead?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm spinning the wheel. Okay, so the topic for you is, if you were an astronaut, which planet would you like to travel to? If you were an astronaut, which planet would you like to travel to? Over to you.
Yes, there are when we are grown up, we always think that other than where we live, any other planet we can go, or when we are in science classes or exhibition, we always dream about. People are talking about there is other so many planets where it's no water, only made up of dust, and there is no resources. So I feel the moon, always we dream about, right? Whenever we have dream, we always think about moon, and we compare with moon, how big it is, and how we can equal to the. I think everywhere we are. I think we are in the month of Feb, right? We always dream about moon with our life and all the good things, like how beauty it is. So I would like to travel with to moon and. It is too curious, and I think people were in the actual astronaut domain. Now they're exploring all the opportunities, how we can transfer human, or how we can set up all the resources whatever human needed. So there is beyond science. There are so many things that are happening in the world to go there. In my point of view, if I think I have another 70 years of living, maybe if there is a get chance, I can travel to moon and explore the opportunities, what it is there, and what are the like we are seeing the Earth, right? How it is going like that. Just wanted to explore that the other planet with the moon. Yeah, back to you, Toastmaster Ritik.
Thanks. Thanks, Manikam. Yeah, I think moon is of interest of all of us and all the countries, I guess. So, okay, moving ahead. Since we are short of time, we'll take a couple of more topics. Who would like to go next? DTM Bosco, would you like to take up a topic? Rajesh, someone from the guest?
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Sure. Thanks, Rashmi. Okay. So for you, it's if you were to explore any historical era, which one would it be? Over to you.
If the mere thought of given a chance to explore any historical era is itself so exciting. If I would be given a chance, I would like to go back to our independent year when India got independence. I would like to be a witness, to be a part of that celebration, and to understand what was going on in the minds of the great leaders who who brought freedom to our country. I would love to stand there and hear the the strong motivating speech of independence from our Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. I would have more respect for the soldiers, for the Indian men who just gave their life to bring freedom to our country. Being a witness to such a great event would definitely make me more respectful towards my fellow countrymen, towards the great leaders, and towards our country as a whole. We have read a lot about how great our country is when we were small in our history books, and throughout we have been learning about the great changes that's been happening in our country. So getting to know a little more about the past would definitely help us to know how it would be able to cope up with the various problems coming up and how it would be in the near future. So definitely, I would love to know more about my country and visit the era when India got independence. Thank you, and over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you, Rashmi. And I also believe that we will be forever indebted to our freedom fighters for whatever they have done for our country. So, since we are short of time, let us take one more topic. Who would be the last person to volunteer? Anybody can go ahead. We'll have one more topic for today.
I can take up it.
Sure, Mallikarjun. Mallikarjun, who will be taking care of the timing since you'll be taking up a table topic?
I can.
I will do.
Sure, Arvind. Thank you. So for Mallikarjun, your topic is if you were to ban one thing worldwide, what would that be? Over to you.
How many of are using social media these days without a purpose? Yeah, because social media is always it's in one way it's helpful, but I see more than 80% it's taking our valuable time. It's starting with the children. It's 2-year kids and with already retired people and even with the age of 70, 80 years. I'm the one, I don't use social media except WhatsApp for the message communication. Yeah, if I get a chance to ban the one thing, I would go with the social media. That is influencing a lot, especially kids, because even I'm facing with my kids. They are completely on YouTube Shorts because I always every day I restrict, but at least my daughter wants to uh, see at least 10 minutes of time on the YouTube. Without that, she can't eat or sleep. That's how she is getting addicted. So other than the advantage, I saw more disadvantages, especially in the children's. Their memory power is getting decreased because the YouTube shorts are it's instant things. Some because you can't concentrate for longer time. So that's quickly you want to finish the things. That is getting influenced. That's what I'm observing at least in my personal experience. So that is my take. Thank you. Over to table topic master.
Yeah. Thank you, Malikarjun. I agree with you that the social media addiction is now becoming worse than drinking and smoking. So, okay, I think we are done for the topics for today. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Megha. You can take over now.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ritvik. Now I would like to call upon our general evaluator, Toastmaster Sumana, to call all the tag role takers to provide their report. Over to you, Toastmaster Sumana.
Now I'd like to call upon the first tag role player, Tamer, Toastmaster Mallikarjun. Please come forward and present your Tamer report. Over to you.
The evaluation should be done right before tag roll.
Yeah, we will have to have the evaluation first. General evaluator. You can go ahead. Today, Toastmaster Gajalakshmi took us on a journey of events that became outcome of her project, even in a smoother flow. First stood out for me was her energy. There is a quote, the energy level of audience is same as that of the speakers. So true. We all felt so energetic looking at you, seeing the way you were owning your project and delivering its aspects. Particularly when you had told, after a post-event network on the Sunday, members came to you asking, we want this every Sunday. You said, every Sunday. We could feel that energy coming to us. Very audacious speech, I would say. Second, I would like to congratulate on you on your closing remark. This, like a river, if I take it, this river knew its destination. It concluded in the ocean, like a confluence feeling a natural, complete, and satisfying. Where particularly I like to highlight how you have shown the list of things that you learned, listening to the members, bringing fun-filled experience for the members, and you successfully completed or met the mission of your project. I felt that prideness. I felt how difficult this project was and how useful it was for the members. And if I can add something that you can do, there is a saying that if whatever we know is only 20% in a speech, what we feel about what we know is 80%. Meaning, why I'm saying this is I was able to see a lot of events happen in your things, like a lot of substreams connect to a river. Sometimes the substreams will add volume to the river, but sometimes too many substreams will not allow us to see which is the main river. There should be a one main story through line in your speech. And though right now you had listed out everything, it looks like a status report rather than bringing what your team members did. What was the learning in your team organization, in your logistics? I wanted to see the struggles. That is when we speakers will get a story value from your speech. And we will also have a learning. As you said in your conclusion, you had a lot of learnings. And second, I would say for both the speeches, the opening was natural. However, it could have been impactful with bringing the what part of your speech, what exactly, which aspect you are going to tell today. With that, overall, this was a very energetic speech with a few of the beautiful detours this river has to take. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lalita. It was a great evaluation, and you have covered almost all the information that you have actually conveyed to the speaker as well.
Yeah.
Recommendations and recommendations and in your entire speech you have told about the mission and
sorry, G. Sumana,
yourself for...
would you mind repeating the last 30 seconds? We all missed you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you are able to hear?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You are able to hear your feedback, right? As an evaluator, you got the points, sir?
No, I did not. That's when your connection went off, G. Again, it went off, looks like.
Yeah, okay.
You can turn off your video if you want, general evaluators. That will help for the audio.
Okay, okay. Fine then. Yes.
Sorry, G, we are not able to hear you. You can switch off the incoming video. That will also help you for some bandwidth.
Hi, Sumanna.
Yeah, you can able to hear, right?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. So Lalita, it was a great evaluation. You are able to cover all the recommendation very well, and even and you have come off and narrated very well. And now comes to Gajalakshmi's speech. Yes, to the speaker. Yes, absolutely. It was a great journey from area director to division director role. It's not a very easy job. And Toastmaster Gajalakshmi has come up with the two speeches, and you very confidently
and the planning, how you are planned, the implementation part. The conclusion was really come off very well, very well. Last 6 months, how much you struggled for implementing, and the one thing I liked that was the listen. You started listening to the member. That itself, it's one of the great leadership quality, we can say that. And the next one is learning. You wanted to carry forward this learning to the next the members as well, and you never forget to gratitude the people who helped you, and many times you have actually told their names, and many of the area director, it may be many people who helped in your journey as well. That's a kudos to that. You have delivered very nicely. The one thing, the small suggestion is that as there was in a two speech, we were not there was proper transition was not there, and I was not able to get, okay, you were delivering the two speeches. So, and also after the completing the first speech, the second speech, when you are starting, you should come up with a means a little bit more, because you start with a more energy. That was something was missing, what I found. So other than that, it was a great speech. I don't have any words to the speaker as well. So now comes to, yes, will all the tag team, are you all ready with your report, right?
Yes.
Okay, timer, can you come forward and present your timer report?
Yes. Yeah, I will go with the first prepared speech, then evaluation, then table topics. Yeah, Gajlakshmi delivered two speeches. The first speech she delivered in 2 minutes 30 seconds, and the second speech in 7 minutes 28 seconds. It's qualified timings. And the evaluation, Lalita took 3 minutes 20 seconds, which is also qualified time with the considering grace time of 30 seconds. So coming to table topics, Sneha took 1 minute 10 seconds, and Manikam took 1 minute 32 seconds. Rashmi took 2 minutes 16 seconds. Mallikarjun, myself, took 1 minute 52 seconds. Yeah, everybody qualified timing. So for their respective speeches, this is my timer report. Thanks. Over to Sumana, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mallikarjun, for presenting your timer report. Well done as a timer. And I would like to call upon the accountant and the grammarian of the day, Toastmaster Arvind Raj. Please come forward and present your both the reports as well.
Thank you, General
Over
Evaluator
to you.
Sumanna. Yeah, thank you. I'm sharing the screen. Here is the counter report. So first I will start with the Toastmaster Meha. She has a low usage of one repeated word. This is so. And for Gajalakshmi, she repeated low. I have distinguished between three level, actually, low, medium, and high. In case of Gajalakshmi, yeah, it's low usage of and very high usage of so. In case of Mallikarjun, it's low usage of and medium usage of so. And for Ritik, it's a similar low usage of and medium usage of so. And finally, for guest Sneha, she used one repeated word and also. And Toastmaster Manikam, he has a low usage of word and also for the Toastmaster Gajalakshmi, there is a two repeated words, that is and also and right. For Toastmaster Mallikarjun, the repeated word is because. This is the counter report. Coming to grammarian report. For word of the day, thank you, Toastmaster Lalita, for using it. Apologies if I have missed anyone you have used the word and I have missed both the word of the day and the idiom of the day. And coming to the good usage of words or sentences, we learn best in the moment of enjoyment. Second one is, please listen to the audience or people. Third, the energy of the audience is same as the speaker. These are the good usage of words. There are a lot of other good usage. I was not able to note down everything. Thank you, all the Toastmasters and guests for the visit. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Arvind Raj, for presenting our counter as well as the grammarian report as well. And great report, and you are maintaining Excel as well. So it's really good to know that how many people have used cross sounds and even the how we are good in grammar part as well. There's no improvement point as a grammarian as a counter as well. Now, yes, that's a time for me to give the overall evaluation report. Now the meeting went. The meeting started 3:37. It was 7 minutes delayed. And it was started by Sergeant Arm Toastmaster Ritvik. He started the meeting with very, very energetic. And he laid on the ground rules, the mission as well of the Toastmaster, and introduced the presiding officer very well. And the one thing is that you can, in the essay part, to make the audience to be more engaging and to start the meeting in a more energetic manner, you can come up with a small kind of activity because you are the opening the meeting, right? So either a small kind of activity, maybe it's clapping, or you can come up with a small 1 minute of activity to make that 1.5 hours, that all the members to be more energetic, because you are the opening the meeting, right? So that's the reason that you can come up with that activity. It will definitely helps. So that is the only one thing. Other than that, you did great job as a essay part. Now comes to Toastmaster Arvind Raj as a presiding officer. You come up with the, you told about the announcements part, and you are back with the linkers meet and contest as well, and introduce the Toastmaster Club and mission as well. You spoke about what's a Toastmaster Club, especially for the guest point of view, and you also request introduce the guests as well. Many of the people, they've come forward and they've introduced themselves, and few of them are not able to. So those who are left out, you can introduce now. When you are closing, means they can get a chance, so they can share their opinions as well. So that was those who are not come for first in introducing themselves, so they can share their opinion how it was the meeting went. That's a one thing that you can come of it. And you handed over the stage to the Toastmaster today very nicely. Toastmaster Arvind Raj, I don't have any improvements point. And as a presiding officer, one thing is that to be more energetic and with more confident as well, because you are the presiding officer, because this your energy will definitely spread to other members as well. That's only one thing. And now comes the Toastmaster of the day. This Toastmaster Mega, you did a fantastic job as a TMOD. I don't have I you started with the audience asking the questions. That itself, you started the your TMOD session more engaging one, and you took the audience attention as well. You started the you asked the audience that how many of you have set the goals, and then you started with the small kind of activity as well. That's the meditation. That's really very good before when the this one TMOD session starts. So that was also very engaging one. And then after that, you have started with the other two activities as well, to writing down few of the things, like writing down the things like which you have not want to repeat. So many things you have told them to audience to write, and also to rate a score also the different areas. It may be health and emotion, fitness. That's really engaging one, and it come off very well. And also then after that, you have come up with the strategies, what and all methods you can implement for implementing that goals as well. So many strategies you have included in that, or like it may be organizing a year, or protect your first hours, and weekly shutdown ritual. So many things, and make accountable with one person. I remember few of things, and many things you have covered. Who is what in your life. And one thing I just remember, the 10-15 minutes break, that means rebuild your energy. That's really, I remember, because yes, absolutely, just not waiting for the weekends to come. Yes, every day we had to give at least now 10-15 minutes for ourselves, what we can do to be more energetic as well. That's one of the most important thing. And now then after that, you concluded very well that one of the great knowing and doing is a problem. Yes, absolutely, I too agree. It's very difficult to implement, because we all know what and all it's good for us, but the thing implement, while comes to implementation, definitely you will face a lot of challenges, and you will not go on. For example, in public speaking also, we know what we have to do, and now we are in the evaluation, you will come to know what you have to do, where you have to improve upon. But the thing is that we are not implementing. We know everything, but we are not doing. That is one thing that you have covered. And lot of takeaways, I can say that Toastmaster and Mega, and I don't have any improvements past Toastmaster of the day. You made the session very engaging one, and with a lot of activities as well, and kudos to that. And now comes to TTM of the day, that is Toastmaster Ritvik. Yes, Toastmaster Ritvik again has come up with the second stage as a TTM, and he laid down the table topic rules, importance of the table topic session, especially for the guest point of view, and a beautiful. There's a lot of questions with a pickup wheel, and yes, you did a great job as a table topic master, and the questions was also very easy one, and every member can easily they can able to speak as well. The one thing I remember, that's four questions. That is one. The first one is Neha Kajut. She spoke about if you were life old again, 10 years old again, what advice would ignore? She told about limiting hours of a day. Definitely everyone wants to uh, everyone wants to include that one. And the second one, that was Toastmaster Manikam, that if you are an astronaut, which planet? Yes, absolutely. That he also told about moon. If I got this, definitely even I also wanted to go to the moon, because even now I'm when I'm teaching my son, I'm studying a lot of things about the moon. So I'm really excited to see that moon. So if I become an astronaut, definitely I wanted to go there. And next, third one is yes, it is Rashmi Cham. She got the topic of if you were to explain an historical era. She spoke about the Independence Day time. Yes, absolutely. That was a really a great proud moment for all of us Indians. And yes, we wanted to go back and we wanted to see that historicals, that how the people were, how they were happy during that time, and we wanted to, again we wanted to enjoy that great celebration as well. And a fourth speaker, that is Mallikarjun, that he spoke about if you want to ban one thing worldwide, what is it is social media. Yes, absolutely. That's a really, really very important thing. Yes, because of social media, yes, absolutely. There will be advantages also there, disadvantages is also there. A lot of disadvantage, especially for the smaller kids, we can say that. And yes, everyone wants to ban that one. So all the TD speaker, you spoke very well onto the topic as well, and well done, Toastmaster, table topic master Ritvik. I don't have any improvements point. And back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Mega. And this is my general evaluation report. Thank you.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator Sumana, for taking out time and joining our club meeting and providing a detailed report on general evaluation for each and every tag role taker and speaker as well. It's a very valuable feedback. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to hand over to our presiding officer, Master Arvind Raj, for the vote of thanks and survey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, the Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Mega, for a great team, and the general evaluator, Toastmaster Savannah, for a great evaluation form. And also, I would like to thank the speech evaluator, Toastmaster Lalita, for joining us today for today's Toastmaster meeting. Yeah. And with that, I would like to share the video by Gajalakshmi related to her division director work. I will just share it. Toastmaster Gajalakshmi, would you want to talk why the video will delay?
Just the video would suffice, Toastmaster.
Sure. Thank you. I'm sharing my screen. Hope it's visible. I just started. Yeah.
Maybe just share the screen.
That's the end of the video. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Good. We would like to call upon the two guests I missed. Yeah, hi, Sneha Gujur. Could you please kindly introduce and please share your feedback about our meeting?
Okay. So those for
Hi, Sneha.
Oh, yes. Hi, everyone. So, Sneha this side. I've been working with Oracle for the past 12 years, and I'm part of the Oracle Applications Lab. So, I had attended the Toastmaster sessions last year, but due to some work commitments, I wasn't able to attend it. So, I'll plan to be more regular for these sessions, and I want to improve my communication skills. And so, yeah, looking forward to improve that. And thank you all for all the tips and all the guidance which you all shared. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Sneha. Please do join for all our Wednesday afternoon meeting.
Sure. Thank you.
Next, I would like to call upon our regular Toastmaster Manikam. Please share if you have any feedback for our meeting. And thanks for joining us again today, Toastmaster Manikam.
Yeah, thanks everyone. I think thanks everyone. I think I always see that note like the WhatsApp message during the weekdays because weekends everybody is busy and we were not able to join. I think in the weekdays we get some free time, so we have to use some planned session like how Meha is given some timeline or to-do list kind of thing. So we have to plan our day properly to align it. I think, yeah, this is my second time I'm joining here. To introduce myself, overall, I have a decade of experience and I'm currently working with Dell Technologies as a senior site reliability engineer. And I have two kids. So I am enjoying the journey with, I am staying in Bangalore and I'm enjoying the journey with my family and going office. Absolutely, we have to go to every day. So I'm just enjoying the journey. And yeah, the Toastmaster, I think the experience got with the, I think the club. So I always attend in-person club because ours is most of hybrid, but I always attend the in-person invite. So I want to experience hybrid, how it is goes and all. So yeah. Thanks for your all the experience what I learned from. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Before ending up, yeah, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Lalita. Thanks so much. Actually, your speech evaluation was really great, Toastmaster Lalita. Want to share any feedback, please?
Sure, I have actually a small list to share. It's wonderfully conducted, very, very friendly environment, I would say. Very casual, and you all are connecting with each other really good. I felt so nice being here and felt belonging already as I joined. What I from my experience, my little experience with Toastmasters, the intros can be powerful. For every single speaker, we over introduction that could be well prepared, I would say. And I'm not exactly sure we can do two projects together. Being division director, our speaker herself will know it. But then if we can do the first project before starting the project, the first speech, and then the second speech at the end of the project, if the VP Education can plan that, that would be good. And I understand a lot of people are not on video, but at least occasionally, if people can come on video, it is for their own benefit. When we think actually, like once we join Toastmasters, until we are ready, we'll just observe. But then not coming to video becomes a habit, another new habit actually. So we will have to now break that also. To come on video. It's like to any individual, I would say. And overall, today learning was very good from TM Modi's questions and everything. And GE was elaborative. I noticed how much she had the details and eye for detail. And I also understand always there will be a small delay in the starting. SAA or president can keep the existing audience engaged because the existing audience are to be respected while we wait for the others to join. That's key. For example, in our club, we meet in person. On time, we start, the SAA comes and start talking about the last 1 week happenings and what is the next 1 week for you. So that comes out and at least the people who are here have something to think about and talk to each other. So overall, I loved this meeting, and I had an opportunity to do an evaluation for level 5. That's also great. Thank you. Thanks. Back to you, President.
Thank you so much, Professor Lalitha. I also made note of this. I'll share with my my club members. Thank you so much for joining us today. Next, I would like to thank you. Yeah, I think Rajesh, he just left. Thank you so much. And finally, I would like to call upon our area director, for doing the club visit as part of the area director. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you everyone for having me here today. Right, I've just returned home from office, so it's again a scenario wherein I have been listening to this entire meeting even while I was driving, but I was hooked throughout. It is amazing to see such great vibe and energy. And at the same time, I think it has been structured really well. You have had wonderful speeches, which was also encapsulated with a good array of table topics and also a fantastic evaluation session. So this is the spirit with which I think IBCT and the other clubs are always known to have this kind of a quality meeting, and it's just very impressive to see the way it's been done so effectively. So kudos to everyone who's been involved in it altogether. And that being said, again, it is also very essential that any point in time, any such linkers meeting or anything as such does happen. Where the way again Arvind has introduced the guests and everything, that is very, very essential and important. And I think it was done really well. And rest, I think I have made my own points, which I will share privately with Arvind. But overall, great work done. And you kept me hooked throughout my drive from office to home. So I think that is something which actually showcases, it speaks volumes of the work that has gone in. And it also talks about the spirit with which the club runs its weekly meetings. So wonderful job done. And yeah, we'll see you soon in person someday.
Thank you so much, Area Director. With this, I would like to, before calling upon, I would like to congratulate actually Toastmaster Ritvik. He has taken up SAA. I think this is his first, I remember like this is the first meeting. So kudos to you, Toastmaster Ritvik, for taking up this agenda terms. I remember like he joined our club very recently, very few months back, and he taken up with this role and very volunteer to take up all the things. Kudos and congrats, Toastmaster Ritvik. And as presiding officer of this meeting, I are joining this meeting number 666. And the IBC Titans, we meet next week, that's next Wednesday, March 4. Okay, yeah, March 4, 2:30 p.m. Thank you. Let's stop.